Hey everyone, I'm Miss Heidi, and today I'd like to show you how you can create a superhero mask from materials that you may have in your home. Today I'm going to be using construction paper to create my mask. However, if you have a material such as felt or even this foam material, you could create your mask out of that. The only difference is that you will want to use a different kind of glue. The process is the same, but you want to use something stronger like a white glue. Since I'm only using construction paper, I just need a glue stick, but I'll also need a pair of scissors and a pencil. I could add color using crayons or markers. And if you don't have colored construction paper, you could also use white paper. You'll just want to add color with crayons or markers as well. Now I'm going to start by folding my paper in half. Now the reason that I'm doing this is because I want my mask to be the same on both sides. Anytime something is the same on both sides, that's called symmetry, or it's symmetrical. Now I'm going to draw a design on my paper, keeping in mind that the fold or the crease is where my nose is going to be. That's the middle. So if you look at this mask, for example, the middle is there. It's the same on both sides. It's symmetrical. So I want to create a spot for where my nose is. I'm going to draw that on the paper. And then I'm going to come down to create a shape like so. You may have done this before to create you created a heart. Now I'm just going to cut that out on the line. When I open this up, I will have a symmetrical shape where it's the same on both sides. Spot for my nose. Now I need to decide where the eyes are going to be. So you could measure how far apart your eyes are, but I'm going to kind of just generally guess. That seems about right. Now, if I do it on the other side, about right there, I can fold it back in half again and draw the shape for where the eye is. Maybe I want a design for the eye like that. Now I'm going to cut that out, keeping it folded so that I have a symmetrical shape. Now this is in the middle of the paper, so I need to figure out a way to cut this out without going in from the edges. So I'm going to try to poke a hole through it. Now if you have a pair of sharp scissors, you could do that. Get some adult to help you if you need help with that. My scissors are dull, so those aren't going to work. I can use a pencil and sort of poke a hole through it like that. Sometimes it helps if you put something soft underneath, like a paper towel or something, and you can poke a hole through it, like that. If you have a hole puncher, you could use a hole puncher to punch a hole in it. And poke another hole. Now that I have a little hole in there, I can get my scissors in to cut that shape out. I'm just going to cut carefully to the edge, get rid of that, and cut my shape out. Like that. Now because I had my paper folded, when I open that back up, I will have the exact same shape on both sides. Now I can create some designs and decorate my mask. So again, if I want to do something symmetrical where it's the same on both sides, I'm going to take another sheet of paper in another color of your choice. Fold that in half. And this time I don't have to cut it on the line, but I think I want to do some sort of maybe wing design, like so. Keeping that paper folded, I'll cut that out on those lines. Alright, now that I have several shapes cut out, I can start to decide where I want to put them. Alright, now that I have everything glued down where I'd like it, I can leave it as is, or I could use my markers and I could add a few details as well. Now I need to add the strap on the back that will hook around our head. So I'm going to flip this over. There's a couple ways you can do this. One is to use a strip of paper and simply glue it onto the edges. If you do it this way, you'll probably want to measure your head to make sure that your strip is long enough. So the way we would do this is just cut a strip that is long enough, and you could fold over the edges just a bit to create a little lip, and then you would put glue on this edge and on this edge, and you would attach that to the back of your mask, just like that. Now I just happen to have some elastic in my house, so I'm going to use elastic on my mask. I'm just going to cut a piece. There's several ways you can attach elastic, but I just have some really strong tape here, and I'm going to attach my elastic on the sides of my mask like that. Like this. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this project. We'll see you real soon.